Hi everybody, this is Randy the Wild Horse, and this is my pack rat collection that I'll show you. And the first thing that's not really a pack rat collection item is my sound assign radio. It's a police, air, FM, AM, marine band, and shortwave. I'll show you what it's like.
At the tone, 19 hours, 2 minutes, coordinated universal time.
Now I'll go to police and see if I can find any cops. I guess I don't work. Try the airport. Yep. Yeah. Well, that's a 1970 model, and well, the way things are nowadays, you know, they don't need anything like this anymore. But I'm going to keep it as long as I'm alive. Oops. Crud. Okay. Sorry about my camera work. It's usually crappy. Oops. Whoa. Now I'll show you some more stuff I got here in my pack rack junk collection. First thing I got here is my Hershey's chocolate hearts thing. It was clearance for 50 cents. Okay, that's the first thing I got here. And there's my Garfield cat thing here. I got something from the World Wildlife Fund. I don't know if I got it or somebody else. It was made in Korea, and I assume it's not North Korea, it's South Korea. And there's a couple of little those pins that you tie a string around. I think you wear it as a necklace or something, I don't know. And here's my 3 baseball caps. I got in the cap machine. There's the Boston Red Sox. There's the Philadelphia Phillies, and yes, I got the one with the Montreal Expos, which is now the Washington Nationals. Okay, and I got an ashtray from the Midland Cooperatives. It's from Midland gas station, obviously. And there's a very old coin purse, probably much older than me. Yep, it's old. Probably almost 100 years old, I'd say. And here's a key thing in very nice condition. It's my father's. Surprisingly, kept it in that good a condition. There's a wallet here, and made of leather. I assume very nice. Never used. Well, not mint condition anymore, but. Okay, then I got the old 1970 Schick electric razor hand cleaner here. That's hard doing this solo. Excuse me. Okay, there it is. This is the little thing where you pour the shaving thing in, the shaving liquid, and you clean your electric razors with. I should start using this for my own, actually. Too bad it wasn't unopened, but no, that's the way it goes. Okay. Oops. And how about this? 10-second tune-up, dip, clean, shave head, any man's electric razor, dip tray included. Oh, what if it was a woman? Huh. Well, some women have beards, you know. And here's my old-time salt and pepper shakers. Okay, and here's the first aid traveling kit I got from Johnson & Johnson. It still has. And here's a glass with a couple of deer. Okay. Here's some sort of a collector's item. Here's an old grain belt bottling tab. Okay, this probably goes way back to World War II at least. Grain belt premium. Been a long time a brewing. Yep, I'll never use that to open a bottle of anything. And here's my baby shoes. It's a Native American or Indians on the front there. Yeah, mother saved those. They were mine because, see, when I was a baby, I had big feet. Yeah, I still do today, so, okay. And I have an old coin purse. This is a lady's coin purse, obviously. This I can open, kind of. This is probably my grandmother's. Not bad condition, as you see. Okay, I'll just leave it open. I'll shut it later. I got this a while back from her mother. A lady with a Bible in her hand. This is made in, I know it's made in Taiwan, so often, yeah, okay. And then I got a little smiley thing. That's unusual. This is Hormel Foods Corp, 1994. It won't be much of a collector's item. I don't know who made this, but this is a stereotype of a African American woman being a cook using a rolling pin. You know, they could have made her about they could have made her like how about a doctor or a dentist or something, you know, or electrician, you know, any of those other jobs. But of course, stereotypes were common years ago. That was made probably in the 30s from, like I said, one of my relatives. I had some bigots as relatives, you know. So here's my old boat when I was a little kid, like 7, 8 years old. Yeah, it still floats yet, you know. That I'll keep as long as I live. This is a baby bottle. Goes in ounces, cubic centimeters. It's called an even flow. And I know some of you say, well, why do you collect this, Randy? Why do you collect baby bottles? You're kind of weird. You know why? Because this is made in the USA. And tell me, how many baby bottles are made in the USA now? Think about it. Okay, there's a little Easter egg with little Easter chicks. And this one, this is made in British Crown Colony of Hong Kong, which is now part of the People's Republic of China. Okay, in Ridgewood, New York. Okay. And this is the one got some time. I never opened. It's a Christmas ornament made in Holland exclusively for Dutch American imports. This is a Pannenkoekenhuis 12/10/1980. Yep, I never opened it, never used it. Yep. Yeah, I knew someone I used to work in Pannenkoeken. Some girl, she gave that to me. That was nice of her, really. She didn't have to. I think I used to give her rides to school sometimes. She was kind of poor, so anyway, there's the miles driven thing for standard. It's a real old one. That was before we had computers to figure it out. Line standard service, Montevideo, Minnesota, West Highway 12. Oh, I'm sure that's probably, let's see, it says I can pull. That's hard doing this solo. Okay, now push. Okay, that's how you do the miles. And in the back, mileage record. Never used. Here's the little teddy bear bell. And here's one made in 1976 by Tomy, was made in Hong Kong, a poker game. Let's see how lucky I can be. 7, 8, 9, ace, and king. Nope. Glass collection, Hawaii Pack and Curio, whatever. And okay, there's that. Yeah, like I said, it's tough doing this solo. Yeah, I got one of strawberry, cherry, and cookie guava jelly. Hawaiian. There's orange marmalade, cookie pineapple preserves, Ralston Purina keychain, which I'll never put my keys on it. Here's my Pepsi phone call card for 20 minutes. Free phone calls anywhere US, Canada, includes Alaska and Hawaii. Okay. I used to make a lot of phone calls with these. I bought an ECW wrestling game. Got this from Best Buy. This did not work. This did not work at all. But I like the style of the card anyway. Little. And this one is made in Hong Kong. This is my late mother's. A relative was going to give that away. I stopped at the last minute. It says, "Start each day in a happy way." There's medicated Vaseline, petroleum jelly. This is an old one. This was around before. Real old mentholatum jar. Yep, real old mentholatum jar, and it was made by the mentholatum company. Another mentholatum jar. Okay, the mentholatum company. It's just weird, isn't it? You don't see that anymore. Another mentholatum. Yeah, well, maybe someday they'll. There's. Yeah, this is kind of worn here. This is the. There's Rally. This is a tin here. A Carmex for cold sores. Okay. Anison. Yeah, you could press those two to open it, but I'm not going to try it since I'm going solo. And old architectural measuring thing. And ball. This is made in China. There's one of isn't it? I think so. I don't know. And here I got that for $4.99 from the Gold Wild gift store. Yeah, made in China. Okay. That'll be all for my collection. So this is Randy the Wild Horse, and as always, have a wonderful day.